Hey my lovely YouTubers, it's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today with the Women's Wednesday chat. You know, every Women's Wednesday, I just answer you guys' questions and just inspire you and empower you. So this Women's Wednesday, I'm actually not answering a question from you guys, but it's actually something I posted on my Instagram. This past week, I posted on my Instagram, Sis, Start That Business. And I put in the caption about putting away fear and just doing what God told you to do. And guess what? So many women commented on that like, I needed this was confirmation, this is a push I needed. And I said, I'm gonna make that a Women's Wednesday video and actually give them tips on how to do it. All right guys, so in this video, that's all I'm gonna do is give you tips on how to start your business, okay? But the first thing you have to do is you gotta get clear with your idea. I call it clarifying your vision. But the truth is, what idea are you gonna stick with and run with and see that baby through, okay? Because a lot of us have many ideas, but if you're not willing to pick one idea and run with it and stick with it, then you will never see the fruit of that idea come into fruition. The truth is, when I started my ministry, I had about 3 other ministry ideas, but I had to look at my life and what season I was in and what I was capable of doing. The truth is, I wanted a ministry that ministered to men and women, and I seen it so big, but the truth was is I was a single woman. I didn't have a husband yet, which I still don't, and so I realized that I needed a ministry for women only. And so that's why I created His Daughter's Closet. So with that being said, first off I had to do was clarify my vision. Once you clarify your vision, you need to know the why behind your vision. Why are you doing what you said you do? So example, if you're going to create a website, what is the purpose behind your website? Is it to blog and help girls? Is it to encourage young teens? Is it to show fashion in a modest way to other women? Whatever it may be, what is the why behind your vision? If it's to create a YouTube channel, why do you want to create your YouTube channel? So once you get your why, once you get your purpose, and you can get that down to one sentence, then you're ready to go. But the first thing is you have to know who you're going to help with your purpose, with your vision, with your idea. Who is it helping? How is it going to help them? And what are you going to do to help them? Okay? So for me, I empower women and youth. That is my who. What I use is I use the Word of God, and how I do it is through YouTube, is through Instagram, is through speaking events, is through outreach projects. That's how I do it. So when you can break your purpose down into one sentence, you know who you're helping, how you're going to do it, and what you're going to do it with, you can actually start working towards that vision and making it reality. Now, after you get all these things done, the next thing you have to do is you have to pick a platform. This is something that a lot of women don't want to do right away because they're so afraid, but you have to pick a platform. It's 2019, boo. You gotta get on social media. You gotta do it. Social media has so much potential to help you reach an audience that is so far away from you. I love YouTube that I can put a video up at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time in Oklahoma, and a girl in the UK can watch my video and get inspired and uplifted. I love that. It broadens my audience and gives me a new opportunity to minister to people that if it wasn't for technology, I wouldn't be able to minister to. So get on social media and hone in to one platform that you are willing to go hard on. This is what I tell the ladies in my course. Pick one platform that you are going to give your all to, that you're going to pour into. Now, I'm not saying your website. That's something different, which we'll get there. I'm saying one social platform. Some people pick Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. People pick Pinterest. There's all these different platforms, but I would encourage you to pick one and pour into that one. The issue is we all pick, sometimes I would even pick all 5, and I would be trying to post to Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and this, and I wasn't getting nowhere. But when I honed in on one platform, which for me was YouTube, it began to grow because I put a lot of time, a lot of effort into one particular platform. And the followers from this one started to trickle to the website, to the Instagram and all that, and it's still trickling. And so I want to encourage you with that. So pick one platform. After you pick your platform, set a launch date. This is what, even if you don't have a website yet or anything, set yourself a date to get some content out there. If you don't set a date, you most likely will never do it. But since you set that date, now you've got to take action. You have to plan your content. If you're going to post up some social media content, you're going to create a blog. These are things you have to prepare and plan for. If you want to launch a blog but you don't even know how to get started, then you need to do your research. Head on over to my website and figure out how you can get started with your blog. See, this is that time to start preparing. As you prepare, the biggest thing I got to tell you is put away the fear talk. So now we're talking about fear, guys, and I even experience it every time I go to click the video, okay? Every time I'm writing a blog post and I feel like it's getting a little deep, I'm like, ooh, Jesus. So the truth is, fear is going to come around you, but I want to encourage you to remember to see the vision through and put away the fear talk. The fear is going to tell you that you're unqualified, that you can't do it. Who told you you could create this? Who gave you the right open door for this? Did God even tell you to create this? Your fear is going to talk so much, but the truth is you have to keep faith that you know that this vision was from God. I don't know how many seasons in the beginning when it was only 3 or 5 women on my email list, but I had to say this vision is from God. When there was only 1 YouTube subscriber, I had to say this vision was from God. I want to encourage you with that. Make sure you continue to remind yourself when fear comes in that your vision is from God. So now that you know all of this, I would want to encourage you to make sure you sit down and you plan out your week and you plan out your content. This is something I did in college. I made sure every day that I worked at least 1 hour towards my ministry. And I post this on my Instagram, to do at least one thing towards your dream today. You don't have to hit the ground running and have all the pieces, but you gotta at least start creating one piece of content every day, or teaching yourself. Or some days I would just watch a YouTube video on how to record, on how to post, how to add things on my Wix website. I would just YouTube stuff. And so one thing a day I did towards my dream, and I want to encourage you with that. To get closer to your businesses, you got to do one thing a day. And if that one thing a day is getting a journal and writing out your ideas, then that's your one thing. If it's planning some content, that's your one thing. If it's learning about how to create a podcast, that is your one thing, sis. Create that business, because I want to tell you, your business has the potential to change your life. I wish I could just put it in. I wish I could show you the grand scheme of it, but only God can do that. But your vision has the potential to change your life, and I want to leave you with that. So I want you to start that business, sis. Hit the ground running and go for it, girl, and see that vision through. Don't stop. Don't give up on it, even when it gets hard. See the vision through, boo, okay? Hey, before you go, make sure you go ahead and drop down your biggest takeaway from this video, and also share this video with one of your girlfriends. And I'm so glad that you watched this video, and just make sure you join the YouTube family and you join us as we start to empower and just build you up so you can not only start your business, but you can be firmer in your walk with God. So guys, I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other content for more personal content from me.